Good morning, Colfax, and welcome to CTV for October 9th. I'm Chelan Ackerman, and I'm joined by Bethany Gadway. Today, we will see how students have continued working during the pandemic.
And take a look at what is happening around Colfax and Did You Know?
Welcome to the show. The yearbook team is working hard to document this year, and they need your help. Every 2 weeks, they will be releasing a new photo theme. All you need to do is snap a photo or dig through your camera roll and submit. Here's senior editors Emily Matthey and Peyton Mullins with the details.
Hi, I'm Senior Peyton Mullen, and I'm co-editor of this year's Evergreen Yearbook.
And I'm Senior Emily Matthey, Peyton's co-editor.
Needless to say, putting a yearbook together this year will present a unique challenge, but we're committed to documenting the year.
And this is where you come in. Traditionally, we would send our photographers to an event and capture the moments, and we still will, but this year the moments are happening all over the place.
The yearbook team has come up with a bunch of fun themes, and we need you to shoot and share your photos.
Check out the whole list, and if we're inspired by something else, we'll add more. So for now, every 2 weeks, we're going to send out 2 themes to your email with a form you can submit your images.
So together, we're going to build a book that tells your story.
Our first 2 themes are going to be out today. There are masks and the people behind them and you and your pets. So pull out that camera and snap some great pics.
Check your email for the form and share your photos, Colfax.
Whether you're home, hybrid, or here every day, we'll see you, Colfax, and together we'll build a great yearbook.
Make sure to check your email today as the yearbook team wants to tell your story. On our first show, CTV looked at how students had been affected by having parents who are essential workers. This week, we got out to talk to the students themselves about how working amid COVID has been.
Working can be essential for teenagers and a lot to manage with school. Growing up comes with lots of responsibilities and new things to pay for, such as a car, gas, helping with family expenses, and college. COVID-19 has changed what the average workplace looks like for teenagers, including students at Colfax. I talked to Reynolds and Chelan to see how the shift has affected them.
We usually have to wear gloves, sanitize everything about every 20 minutes. We have to wear masks, and some people have to wear face shields.
Chelan works at Holiday Market and Roxy works for Arcades. At both jobs, they have to take safety precautions specifically related to COVID-19.
While working, I have to wear a hat and have my hair back, and then if I'm dealing with any food, I usually work on register, but if I'm dealing with any food or interacting directly with customers, I'm supposed to wear gloves, and then I obviously have to wear a mask all the time too.
The girls sometimes work longer hours to cover for coworkers who have decided to not work during the pandemic. This can be stressful, but also provide opportunity. Chelan gets hazard pay for her longer and more frequent hours.
Started working before COVID. I have received some hazard pay every 1 to 2 months, and it can range from $150 to $300.
Employment amongst teenagers has gone down about 10% from 2019 to 2020, with COVID closing jobs and people opting to stay home for their safety and their families. Working right now can be risky, so Roxy decided to stay home for a bit. Unfortunately, COVID found its way to her family throughout other means.
I was on unemployment for a couple months, but that was because my parents didn't want me working. So my job itself didn't close, but I was unemployed for a few months because of COVID. My dad actually ended up testing positive for COVID, and then I later tested positive from him.
A huge part of being a teenager is getting out and seeing friends, which the girls have both had to cut back on to limit exposure for themselves and their peers. The extra exposure at work puts them at higher risk, and they realize they could be putting their friends in danger too.
I can't go see some of my family because of how COVID is affecting everyone.
Reporting for CTV from the workplace where Colfax students are finding a way to both stay safe and earn money for their future, I'm Bethany Gadway.
Thank you so much for that story, Bethany. And although we only checked in with a couple of students in that story, we know there are so many Colfax students that are balancing school and work. And for that, we salute you.
Definitely, Chelan. Another group always at work is leadership, and with the help of technology, the rush of watching a good football game is still possible. The first annual Madden tournament has reached the finals, with the regional tournament coming soon.
Last week, the first ever Madden tournament kicked off. A 7-team bracket squared off in a single elimination tournament to see who would represent Colfax in the regional playoffs. On Monday, Gannon brothers, Benton Stocks, Sam Baldoni, and Isaac Robles all advanced to the semifinals, setting up what should have been a pair of exciting games. But both Baldoni and brothers tapped into their experience on the real gridiron and coasted to easy wins. Their victories automatically advanced them to the regional finals, where they will square off against teams from Placer, Bear River, Del Oro, and Nevada Union for the Madden Super Bowl. But before that, it's the Colfax Championship, with bragging rights on the line. The game will stream live on Twitch TV today at 3 p.m. If you want to check out the action, go to Twitch TV app or website and search up CHS Madden Finals. Good luck to both teams.
Along with Madden, leadership is also continuing with their health and wellness campaign. Remember to keep up with all the fun on Instagram at Colfax High School. We've already gotten to see some great stuff.
That's right, Bethany. I tried the smoothie recipe they suggested and it was awesome. Leadership isn't the only group making an impact on campus and in the community. Katie has an update on what's happening on Did You Know?
Good morning, Colfax, and welcome back to Did You Know? Did you know that student Lily Nellis was interviewed by Good Day Sacramento last Friday?
The Placer County Sheriff's Office held a sticker contest earlier this year in an effort to connect the youth in the community. Junior Lily Nellis found out by a friend over Facebook and started working on an idea. The sticker Lily designed had far more meaning than just entering a contest.
I have a lot of family in law enforcement, and so that was my biggest motivation to enter, because I really wanted to pay tribute. My grandpa was a highway patrolman, and he passed away before I was born, so it was kind of my tribute to him.
Lily was pushed to step out of her comfort zone of graphite sketches and submit her drawing digitally. Out of nearly 24 entries, Lily won and got her stickers printed out. She incorporated a canine, the California grizzly bear, and the sheriff's office.
I think my favorite part of the sticker was the fact that we actually ended up filming the live TV interview at the exact place where the centerpiece of the sticker is, which is right behind me. I just thought that was really, really cool.
Good Day Sacramento heard about the contest and decided to spotlight Lily and her artwork on Thursday, October 1st. They sent out a crew for a live interview, and CTV couldn't miss the opportunity to see the pros in action and share a success of a fellow Colfax Falcon.
The interview with the news station was very nerve-wracking. I was very anxious, and I had to go over what I was going to say several times over in my head. And it was very comforting having the team here with me. It kind of gave me a reason to laugh and kind of let off some stress. Overall, it was a really incredible experience, and I'm super grateful for having that opportunity to get my art out there.
If you would like a sticker yourself, go to your local Dutch Bros or a mom and pop shop. If you would like to check out more of Lily's art on Instagram, her handle is cartoonyouarepet.
Well done, Lily. Did you know that choir is still practicing hard on campus?
While a sense of something close to normalcy settles on the classes taking place at Colfax, many classes are still impacted by COVID-19 restrictions. Concert choir, a traditionally zero-period class, is still unable to meet for face-to-face learning. For those students who must attend their online class and then school moments later, their car has had to become the classroom.
Wilkinson likes us upperclassmen to drive to the parking lot before class starts at 6:50. So I generally leave home at 6:20 and get here at 6:40ish. And I have to sit in my car and set up my Chromebook, and I just do the Google Meet in the parking lot.
In addition to unique classrooms, the choir has also had to adapt to Zoom meetings.
It's definitely very difficult to practice choir on the computer because if we all unmute our mics, all of the sound and timing is so off. So we have to practice with just Wilkinson playing the piano. So we don't actually get the support of our fellow choir members. It's just us singing in our rooms to Wilkinson playing the piano.
Well done, choir. It's awesome to see how everyone has adapted to these new circumstances. Hopefully, we'll get to see and hear more from you very soon.
I, for one, can't wait to hear more from choir. Did you know that leadership will start spotlighting athletes next week, and CTV will start spotlighting teams on the next show? Yep, our sports teams are staying prepared should they get the opportunity to compete. Well, that's all I have today, Colfax. If you want to let us know what's going on around campus or be featured on Did You Know? Email Chelan Ackerman at ackermanc23@puhsd.k12.ca.us. See you next week, Colfax.
Wow, there's so much going on. I definitely need to be more in the know.
Me too. And speaking of being in the know, I hear Parent Club has some exciting stuff coming up.
That's right. Parent Club is hosting a drive-in movie night on October 24th, right here in the school parking lot at Colfax. They will be showing Ghostbusters, and it promises to be a fun night.
You heard right. A drive-in movie night is coming to Colfax. The Parent Club is hosting a movie night featuring the classic movie Ghostbusters. The event will be held October 24th, right here in the school parking lot. A barbecue dinner, popcorn, and candy will all be sold. All you have to do is hop in the car and park right in front. Make sure to get your tickets online as soon as possible at the Parent Club website.
I'm excited. I love a good movie under the stars.
Me too. I'll see you there, or at least your car. Well, Colfax, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to tune in next time to see how clubs are staying active and how you can get involved. I'm Chelan Ackerman.
And I'm Bethany Gadway. Have a great day, Colfax.